What you know, Mamma Shassi said ye a jump coding message a buyer no. Honorable Kofi Adams, ye nyam vetino, but sports no, o moon some ye papa, in some old do tuja. Did kind was so no, o musano, nane papa, a ye hasini. Nane papa de biana or momu bought TV, nane papa to whom has boa not to whom, and with a few phone no more for my Jenny Debbie, or Musubako, a yokotoko, Makako support Kotoko, and then Namso, a more Kotoko ni, on in few phone excluding omo papa and namsonom papa agi TV bosso inti and obey kotokoni ukwamana neswa o support Chelsea. Honorable Kofi Adams.
A diverse sporting interest, but of course, as a child growing up, my dad was a Hearts fan, and you see, the only time we got to oppose him was only the football hour. So almost all his kids ends up supporting Kotoko, so that we could oppose him. And interestingly, when it gets to that time, then he'll be giving you assignment. The day Hearts doesn't do well against Kotoko, or even they are playing against any other team that we wish that they lose. When they lose, then expect a lot of assignments for you. So you cannot be together to tease him. So in one way or the other, that was how I became a Kotoko fan. But when you move out of Ghana, of course, Chelsea is being a dream team. Not forgetting that Man U2 has hung there in one way or the other as the old lady that you wish well sometimes. And I really enjoy various forms of sport, but of course boxing is the big one for me. I remember those times when we had the likes of Azuma, the I Curtis, and then the rest boxing. You have to stay awake, and I will not sleep. Not that type of no sleep because you have drunk coffee or those kind of things. No, I will do things to keep awake just so to be able to watch from the beginning, from the base promotional fights all the way to the penultimate fight that will happen that night. And so boxing is for me the main thing. I've heard people say that because I said I love boxing, maybe I will ignore football. Or no, it's not going to be like that. Once confirmed, we want to see every aspect of sports grow. And
Someone Honorable Kofi Adams or the two jar was saying yes, wakaso a boxing or sobote a boxing tea and also per boxing tea. Other sports no or muntimi share and also intimi share emano and develop it or Bob Buama other sports in a develop it. Was a funding here a queer a befaso na ye disika a fundy other disciplines nina athletics boxing nina no hockey ye bear disika be rumno and only a dear say a done in Niswa also or bar obey.
I know there's been malnourished and funding in the sports industry, maybe except one area, said Black Stars. All others don't get the funding. So I've been thinking about how to get reliable, stable funding sources for all other sports, whilst we still do something for Black Stars because it is the big thing. Whether we like it or not, that remains the big thing. So it must get its fair share of the funding. But even for that one to succeed very well in terms of long to medium term objective, we need to go back also to the grassroots sports. In terms of even the academicals and what have you, the inter-schools that we use, the school sports, we need to begin to look at it. And I will be sitting with my colleague Minister for Education once I get confirmed for us to see even how we can reintroduce school sports and get the sports ministry to run school sports whilst GES continue to teach the physical education as a subject in the classroom. But in terms of school sports, organizing it, the sports ministry can take up that responsibility, and we will engage and see how funding, when the GET fund is decapped, how a portion of the GET fund can be allocated into a sports fund to fund some of these activities. So talent hunting would come from.
Honorable Kofi Adams, Ninsama Udwa, or de Atujanono, Nikwakano, Kasanso Kaside for all African games. None we organize here this summer Brebaye. Sika semu remuno wase sabre bomuso atesanse no anaso atesanse no waba obebo modern amomatime rewrem because ebepie mu e parliament nti nya de a ono be minister obema sansem no akosa.
In Parliament, issues were raised about it. The only unfortunate thing is that we couldn't take the report of the committee that went into looking into areas of the sports before the 8th Parliament terminated. But the 9th Parliament is back, and we can see what we can do about that report, whether it could be retabled or it could be the issues could be referred to the committee again, and then they will.
Honorable Kofi Adams and some outdoor they are two jano no yan twas what that story so be kaya